Distractions outside the vehicle. How can outside the vehicle distractions be more difficult to deal with than inside the vehicle distractions? Animals outside the vehicle. Animals, birds, reptiles, and many other creatures have the potential to be distractions. When drivers experience a situation involving an animal or bird that they rarely see, they often take their eyes off the road for longer than a quick glance. If there is something you want to get a better look at, pull out of traffic and stop your car. Then take the time to appreciate the view or take a picture. This driver has never seen an alligator in the road before. How might a distraction like this cause a traffic conflict for other drivers approaching from the rear? Describe some objects on or along the road you might see while driving. In many cities, electronic traffic information signs are installed or temporarily placed close to the road. How do these signs help reduce driving distractions? Why are emergency vehicles common distractions to drivers? How can passengers help drivers avoid being distracted by emergency vehicles? A variable electronic message sign, VMS, like this provides the drivers with traffic information. They are also used to display Amber Alert information. Two major forms of distraction associated with crash scenes are gawking, is when the person just stops and stares. Rubbernecking, which is when a person continually looks all around the scene. How can gawking create traffic backlog or a crash? A large fire is quite a dynamic scene requiring a lot of personnel and equipment. Traffic around the event becomes chaotic. Emergency vehicles can help create confusion and congestion. People may be emotionally overwhelmed and unaware of the dangers around them. What can you do to avoid becoming distracted and creating a hazard or danger to others? Public events. Imagine trying to exit a stadium parking lot after a major sporting event. What potential hazards and conflicts to your path of travel can you face trying to leave this ballpark after the game? As a driver, try to stay focused on the roadway and driving task ahead. Don't allow yourself, your actions, or your vehicle to become a distraction to others. Distractions. In a recent study, interviews were held with drivers who had been involved in crashes where at least one vehicle had to be towed. Of those drivers, 8.3% claimed to have been distracted. Of those distracted drivers, 29.4% reported outside the vehicle distractions. What are the four most common categories of outside the vehicle distractions? What can drivers do to minimize inside the vehicle distractions?